What's up, bro?
Same shit, bro.
How you feeling? Yo, I love seeing fucking. It's like Dallas, and then it's like you creeping behind on the man. What are you talking about? Some cool shit, but I gotta like hold myself back because sometimes that cool shit could have been like a really great clip that we could have used later on, or could have been a good moment for like the interview itself. It's close. You good? All right. Ready? Gucci. You ready? All right. Yes, sir, baby. On the radar, yo. Live from HMD Studios. This spot is so dope. I got my guy, Cobain. What's up, my guy? What's goody?
Shit.
Yo, you kind of running shit up right now. Yeah, you could curse.
Oh, yeah, I ain't shit, you know. Regular.
Man, how you been, bro? Welcome to the show. I'm excited to have you. I've been hearing about you for a hot minute.
Trying. I'm on my way up right now. I'm trying.
Our friend over here, Magda, has been on me. She's like, yo, when we doing this interview? Whenever you ready, I got you. We here.
We love my friend.
Yeah, we do. Well, boys out now, congratulations. First of all, we almost at the top of the new New York playlist, you know what I'm saying? The top records in New York. And with this being said, there's like a lot of conversation about you because a lot of people want to get to know you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You get into the point, you breaking the ceiling. A lot of people are asking, you know, who's this guy, where he from? You know what I'm saying? So I know it can be redundant, but tell me where you from, how we got to this point in your career.
So first, I'm from the Bronx. Like, I'm from the Bronx, New York. I'm a dirty Bronx nigga, whatever I want to call it. I'm a Bronx nigga. I moved to Queens. I did a lot of moving around, but I moved to Queens and basically took it over for me. So I'm a Bronx nigga, moved to Queens. So now, like, I love Queens. Like, you know, it's up for me. Like, I love Queens. Queens love me. I love the Bronx. Bronx love me. So, you know, we here.
You good everywhere?
Good everywhere I go. I'm still going. Who gonna do what? Who gonna stop me?
Who gonna stop? Hey, you know what? Go ahead. Get your shit off.
We outside.
We definitely outside. How does it feel to be back kind of doing things again? Well, I mean, in New York, you could have always been outside. But how does it feel now that everybody else is kind of...
It definitely was a drastic change, like, you know, like the quarantine changed everything, like, you know, but I feel like we back outside and I feel like we're going to be better now because, like, I feel like we took it for granted, so now we just back. We going to go crazy. New York, I ain't going to lie, New York going to go crazy.
How are you this past year? Because I like to check in with artists because, you know, I know a lot of us have been through a lot this past year, mentally, emotionally, just dealing with the state of the world. How have you been this past year, you know?
Nah, I've been regular, you know, just chilling, just going through the same shit everybody else going through, quarantine, you know, like, but, like, it did slow a lot of things down, I ain't gonna lie, but, you know, we here now, so.
You know, it's crazy. I think I was reading an article, I saw it on your gram, that last year was pretty crazy for you because of the fact that I saw this, Drake was turning up to one of your records, you know what I'm saying? First of all, congratulations, that's crazy, because when I was doing my research, like, I was like, oh shit, we gotta talk about this.
That's a fact. Yeah, the boy, that boy right there, he definitely tuned in, like, I ain't gonna lie, don't think Drake not tuned in, he definitely tuned in, for real, I ain't gonna lie, like.
Especially with the New York sound, too.
Especially with, I feel like every sound he tuned in with. You know what I mean? But, like, yeah, don't be surprised Cobain and Drake come on. Don't be surprised.
We gonna manifest it.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, when you saw that, what was kind of like your reaction to that? Because that's obviously, in the middle of 2020, we all could use some good news and shit. I'm sure that came as like a really, like, that was a good moment for you last summer.
Now, that was like, I felt like my true feelings was like, yeah, Drake really bumping me like right now. Like Drake really bumping me in the cars, like the Yachty SB, like he really bumping us. Like I really felt like whoever don't bump us, whoever fuck with us, whoever ever sleep on us, doubt us, like who the fuck is y'all? Like we got the GOAT of music bumping us right now. Like if he in tune, then y'all not in tune. Like who are you? Like,
what are you doing?
Like
stop
playing. Who are you? Like no cap or like real shit. Like. How is he in tune, but y'all not in tune? That's the thing. I feel like y'all be hating, but like, yeah, you don't go up on the artist.
Well, you know, before the interview, I addressed you as the sample king, but you fixed me, the sample god. Sample god. Yeah. I apologize. I apologize. You know, because people know you as an artist, right? Mm-hmm. But if you dig a little deeper into one, your IG, and of course, two, the things you've done already, you a producer too.
Producer.
What came first?
I'm a producer one. Producer come first, I ain't gonna lie. I've been wanting to make beats since I kid, listening to music, like how I grew up, my family's like, I feel like everybody in my family love music. We just vibe with music, so I just always wanted like to create music. I always like the beat, like the bass of the music. I always loved that, so it's like I searched and searched and searched to find a way to make beats. You know what I mean? So that producing, that's first. Like, number one. Then I started rapping, and like I really seriously started rapping, like making songs in 2013. I mean, and them things was fake fire. I ain't gonna lie, it was fire. I was sampling then. Like if you go back, I was sampling then. That's why I'm sampling all.
Right, because you've been doing it.
Okay. Almost 10 years now.
That's crazy. Is it when you look at kind of like, because I've had these conversations a lot over the past year. I think one of the most prominent conversations I've had was with V King from Texas, who's been around for a while, and obviously he had this big TikTok record in 2020. When it comes to putting in the time, because you know people will see your success now and be like, oh man, Cash is so lit, you know what I'm saying? Records, the features, the placements, this and that, but they haven't really seen like the hard work that you put in over this past 10 years.
The work that I put in is like incredible. Like you really have to know, like you really have to be there to know, like the way, like we really in the trenches. Like the people I did music with, the people I do music with, we really doing this shit from the mud up. Like you really gotta be in tune to really know the work that I really put in. Like I done changed the game. Like in the streets, like what's new. Like I done changed everything. Like me and the guys done changed a lot of shit. Like even now, like with the sampling shit, everybody wanna sample now. Like everybody wanna sample. I've been sampling, you know, but everybody wanna sample now. So it's like you changing the game. But everybody wanna sample the drill. Don't confuse me for saying everybody wanna sample now, because niggas been sampling. But everybody wanna sample the drill now. Like you know, I brought that to the table. Like you know, I didn't even know what I was doing, but now everybody wanna sample the drill. So it's like shit be crazy. We been doing that. So like, but the groundwork is serious. Like if you really wanna get in tune, do your homework. Get in tune.
What do you feel like, because obviously we talking about the work that you put in over the past decade, what do you feel like are some things that you wish people knew? You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes shit.
Like, what you mean?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like things that you've done this past year that may have not like hit the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? That you like, okay, I wish people knew I did this, or people I knew I did this, or people saw that I had hands or work in this. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of, bringing those things to light.
Just honestly, like everything that involves me, like every music wise, like I just always wanted my music to be out there. Always wanted every person to hear my music. So like, just basically all my music, I just feel like I wanted everybody to hear that music. Like, even the beats out there, like, I want everybody to hear that. That go crazy.
There's so crazy going on outside.
That go crazy, but yeah, I wanted everybody just to listen to the music, listen to my beats I produce and all that. Like, I don't really feel like nothing to pinpoint. Like nothing to pinpoint type shit, but like yeah. Cause you're gonna see, like once it's big, everybody gonna see it.
Right. Yeah, because it's in front of everybody's faces. Yeah. It's on YouTube. It's on TikTok. It's on IG. There's so many ways now that people consume content and music.
Yeah.
So like people are gonna see things regardless. Yeah. So with this summer, right? Because obviously this summer coming up is completely different.
What?
Because we back outside. Everybody back outside. Everything's legal. Everybody, we can do this. Boys out now. Boys set it off. Is setting the summer off right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You and like it's crazy. It's crazy because when I was first introduced to you, I literally watched your record go up on the playlist, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the same type.
That was your first introduction to me, boy.
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
And that's why I was upset because it's the same thing what I told you with Capella before the interview. Was like when I listened to Capella, I went back and I was like, I gotta listen to all this other shit. Mm-hmm. So of course I did my due diligence, listened to the project you dropped this year. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And even like listening to some of the obviously the 2X stuff with Cass and whatnot. I was like, damn man, he got so many other records. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of why I asked you. I wanted you to kind of get some shit off because I was introduced to you this way, but I wanted to make sure that we got to talk about some of the other shit.
The other shit I'm gonna put in like in your faces like soon. I'm just waiting to get that one moment to where I feel comfortable. Like take this.
Like giving people more.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them the old shit and the new shit. But I'm giving them the old shit too, cause I feel like the old shit was fire.
Right.
Old shit was fire, different.
Well, with Boy, you know, obviously setting the summer off correctly.
Yes, sir.
Why for you did you feel like this is the perfect time to put this record out and have this be like, you know, one of the songs of the New York City summer?
Glenn Brown. Glenn Brown. I just feel like Glenn Brown. You just gotta listen to Glenn Brown, and he gonna get you where you need to be. No cap. That's all I can say. Glenn Brown. You know what I mean? Honestly, like, I love Boy, but like, I wasn't gonna drop it unless Glenn Brown told me so. So it's like, everybody think Glenn Brown for real, 'cause that's really he the guy right now. He the guy right now. So yeah, that's the only reason I dropped it was Glenn Brown.
When it comes to being the sample god, right, and you sampling all these like classic records, what are these things hard to clear? Are these things, you know what I'm saying? Like what kind of goes into to being the sample god and kind of getting these things to work out?
Be the sample god, you gotta not care. Like that's what I do. I don't care about no clearing, none of that. Feel me? 'Cause like if somebody come at me and want to like sue me or something, I already made it, so I don't care no more. Like you could sue me. But yeah, I don't care about no clearing. I don't care about nothing. Like I'm taking that risk. I'm taking every risk.
You gonna be like, this is hard.
Yeah.
Let me keep it.
Yeah. Especially if you black. Especially if you own your own song. You black. What's up? Like I'm black too. Like come on, I'm coming up. Like you was coming up too when you made this song.
Everything's inspired by something.
Yeah. Come on, man. Don't do that.
Right.
Play that.
And you know, with the 719 project that you dropped this year, right? I know that's just the beginning of what's to come this year. But it was an extremely dope project, and of course more samples. It's like every song, you know what I'm saying? Because we was even listening to it on the car ride over here, and every song, like we all, like each one of my guys, we all caught something out of it, and I thought that was very dope. When it comes to you kind of structuring like these projects, do you ever think like should I do this many samples? Should I not do this many samples? Like, is there any in between there?
I love samples. That's just how I grew up. I grew up on all those songs, so it's like I need all that in there. Like without the samples, I wouldn't be me. Like I feel like I just love samples. Like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I can make my own beats, of course, but like,
of course,
just go back to like
right.
give you that feeling. Especially like if you grew up in that era when that song came out, give you that feeling. That's why I feel like my music is for all ages. Like of course, for the young people, swaggy, but like. Once the like older people hear the sample, you can relate to it and be like, shit fire. I'm not just on there saying some bullshit.
Of course.
I'm saying some real shit.
And one of the joints that I left on there was a Kaz joint. I know you 2X, and I wanted to ask you about that because you have free Kaz first and foremost.
Free Kaz and over 2X. 2X to the death, man. Free Kaz, no kidding.
How did that relationship begin, and how did that all kind of start up?
Me and Kaz, man, dude, through the guys type shit. And actually when I first met Kaz, he deadass came up to me like he already knew me type shit. Like, he already knew something. But like the second time we met, he was in the studio. I mean, he just told me like play some shit like. Well, Luke, this nigga, my boy named Lusky. For me, he pressed the issue type shit. So yeah, my boy Lusky. But yeah, Lusky played my beats. Kaz was fucking with me, right type shit. Played some beats. He played the shit. Did you hear the shit with him with Jacquees?
Yeah.
He played that shit. Well, I played that shit for him. And yeah, he called, when he heard that shit, he called Jacquees right then and there and told him that's a song. Then, like, Lusky played my shit, like my songs, like I used to. For me, Kaz loved that shit. That's like his favorite song for me. So he wanted to hop on that shit type shit. But yeah, ever since that day, we just locked in. I ain't gonna lie, we was locked in. Like, that nigga really showed me a lot type shit within this industry type shit.
What do you feel like was like the biggest, best piece of advice that he gave you, artist to artist?
Yo, one thing about Kaz is, like I'm saying, he don't care. Like I don't care. So him not caring, him being a big artist, it really showed me.
It's inspiring.
You gotta do your shit. Like he really showed me like this shit is not what it really seems to be like. It's not. This shit not all like gold and shit. Everything that good is not gold type shit. You know what I mean? My boy is a real nigga. He really showed me the real shit behind this shit. So free my boy, ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, free Kaz.
Free brother, ain't gonna hold you.
Cause you see like all, it's like social media. You see the wins, but you don't ever see like the back end losses.
You don't see the shit that really going on behind the scenes type shit. And he really showed me, told me, Like, you know? So, yeah. So crazy.
And you know, obviously, I wanted to also ask you: Are you being from the Bronx? Are you like tapped in at all with like this new drill thing that they got, that the BX got going on with all these young kids out there? They going crazy with it.
Nah, they going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. You know I'm tapped in. They going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot one nigga name. I forgot. What's the name of some of them?
K-Flock.
I think that's his name. K-Flock. K-Flock.
Dougie B.
He from Cortland. The K. If the
Van
K-Flock nigga
Cortland,
from
yeah,
Cortland.
Cortland.
Yeah. I fuck with that nigga. That shit fire. I ain't gonna lie. That shit fire.
It's kind of cool, but I kind of like how right now with the Bronx, like there's a lot of artists who are really starting to pop up. You know what I'm saying? Break, like I said at the beginning of this interview, break that ceiling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it feels like y'all having the moment, you know, that y'all deserve.
Crazy. Yeah, they going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. The young boys is going crazy out there. You know what I mean? But yeah, them niggas is really speaking what they really living too. So
I know, they not holding anything back.
Yeah, they going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, I fuck with them. I'm tapped in.
What I noticed recently, and this was really dope, is you got something coming with Yachty. You know what I'm saying? You did it. Go ahead, get your shit out, because this is a very exciting thing. The clip went viral. Neo posted it. It was dope.
Neo jack. Once Neo jacking it, like you said about people playing the sample. Once Neo cleared the sample, once he jacking it, it's like.
At that point, it's like, I gotta put that shit out.
We gonna put that thing out, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, me and Bo got some shit on the way. I ain't gonna lie. Me and Bo got some. We got a lot more shit coming, but that Neo shit about to be fire. Like, me and Bo, we been locked in since like. It's like March.
Okay, so this is a recent thing.
Yeah, y'all be sleeping on the boat too. That nigga's a problem. I ain't gonna lie.
That last project he just put out was. The one thing I always say about him is he always stay consistent with his shit. You know what I'm saying? And he does a great job of keeping his presence in like the media and in music up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a real good balanced situation. And even though like I said, the last project, that probably was like one of my favorite projects that he put out in a long time.
He bodied that shit. I ain't gonna lie. The Detroit shit, he bodied that shit.
When did y'all meet?
I officially met Yachty in like April.
April, okay.
Yeah. We make music, music, songs. Made a couple of tracks.
Who'd you meet through? Was it just kind of like he was in New York, or you was out?
Glenn Brown. I'm telling you, that's the answer. Glenn Brown. That's what I gotta say is Glenn Brown. He put that together.
No, I love that. Well, I love that. I love this little Yachty friendship that you got going on. Yachty got some hits on the way with that.
Me and Lil Yachty got some shit on the way. I can't tell you, but they got some shit on the way.
Do you find it hard to balance sometimes doing the production for other people and then kind of being your own artist?
Nah.
Yourself?
Mm-hmm. I don't let that interfere with me, because like they both gonna go up regardless. If you listen to the 719 project, it don't really sound like the beats that I'll be making for other people. So it's like, it don't interfere with the two at all.
Right. I think, I also wanted to kind of like get a gauge on like, with this year and obviously with the buzz you've got right now, how do you follow it up? Like, what do you feel like is the next like logical step for you? Obviously, projects are gonna come, but you know what I'm saying. What do you feel like is next for you?
Just staying consistent, doing more videos and doing more songs, and just staying on my shit. Shit like the Lil Yachty shit coming out. We got Uzi on the way. Got a lot of shit going on. Like, just keeping like my name in their face. Like,
Right.
I just feel like that'd be the best thing to do right now. Consistency.
I was reading somewhere like you were part of a collective, or you are part of a collective, correct?
Which one?
I saw somewhere I was reading an article that you were part of a group or a collective or something like that.
Part of a lot of groups. Which one?
Well, tell me about the different groups. Because I saw it. I glanced over in an article, but I was like, I gotta ask him about these different groups.
Which one did you see?
I think it was like in a lyrical lemonade article I was reading about. I forgot which name. I forgot which group it was. You're part of so many groups, bro.
I am, but I'm saying MSPG Sound.
Yeah.
MSPG Sound. Yeah, that's my own. That's the guys right there. They from Jersey type shit. Those are guys right there. My brothers type shit. We just be cooking up. We dropping some shit too. We dropping like an album, all of us.
All of y'all together.
The whole group type shit. That shit about to be fire. We got some shit on the way.
How do you manage all this shit, bro? When do you sleep?
Never. Nah, I be sleeping though. I ain't gonna lie. I sleep whenever I can. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, hard work. This is the life that I want. So
Of course. And now that we hear now, after all this, after all these years, and after working, it's like you can't give it up now.
At all.
So we got more singles on the way, projects. You know what I'm saying?
Group projects, more placements, more everything. Like it's a slizzy summer. Like summer ain't even start yet. I feel like it's my.
You said it's a slizzy summer.
Slizzy summer.
What does slizzy summer entail?
What you mean?
Like what does it entail? Like what's a slizzy summer? What makes it a slizzy summer?
Oh, it's just my summer. Like by the end of the summer, everything gonna be Cobain and everything gonna be slizzy. So it's like it's a slizzy summer. You running it up this summer. I ain't gonna lie. Corona. I feel like we could have did it last summer, but this summer we gonna do it.
Last summer, what was it? What was the meme? It was like you had to be on the guest list. That's all.
Last summer
New York was open.
Corona. You know. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. New York was definitely open. You had to be on that guest list, but yeah. This year we wildin' out. I ain't gonna lie. City. I ain't gonna lie.
What's your current label situation? You independent? You with somebody?
Independent.
I wish we had a shot on him when he did that. Being independent what do you feel like for you has been your biggest challenge as an independent artist, whether it be like in the last couple of years, decade, like what do you feel like has been the biggest hurdle you had to overcome?
I don't even know, because I never was signed to like a major label to even know what that feel like.
You know what I mean? Like hurdles as an independent artist. You know what I'm saying? Have there been hurdles?
I don't know. I just keep going up. I don't really focus on like the bad. I just focus on the good. You know, I would have liked to have gotten like attention way back, like when I first started making music. But you know, I ain't never stopped. So that's why I'm here right now. Keep on going up.
What would it take for you to sign to a major label if they offered it to you? You know what I'm saying? Because it's record out now. You know no. oh, hush. Okay, next question. We moving on.
Cause they on the line, like they, you know.
Oh, you getting the calls?
Yeah, of course.
You getting the calls? All right, we gonna leave it at that. I got your people in the corner giving me this.
Right.
The calls are happening, the means are happening. TBD, everything on the way. Slizzy Summer.
Slizzy Summer.
Well, look, it was a pleasure having you here today, man. Congratulations on everything. Congratulations
Thank you so much.
on.
I appreciate it.
And I look forward to seeing it get to number one. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on manifesting things.
If it don't get to number one, I got all the sources.
We gonna have more. We gonna have even more records. I know more records for the summer, for the fall. I'm sure there's plenty of joints on the way.
Yeah, I'm dropping the album on the end of this month.
Oh, and
yeah, I was just giving it to you. End of this month. No, not this month. This month, July.
End of July, the album coming out.
Also focus on the Slizzy song. I'm thinking it's July.
So what's the album called?
Nirvana.
Nirvana.
Oh, that's it. That's what I'm giving you about the album.
I like that.
Nirvana. Think about it. Kurt Cobain, Nirvana, Cash Cobain.
Simple.
That details the whole album.
So you gonna have Nirvana samples on there, or?
I gotta sample Nirvana. You gotta give me a good Nirvana sample.
I gotta find you a good Nirvana sample.
Yes, I ain't really tap in with Kurt.
But you ain't tapping that. You know what?
I ain't tapped in with Kurt Cobain though. Like I know like.
The Nirvana songs that everybody knows that they play on the radio to this day and shit like that.
The hits. I want to dig deep. Cause that'd be like with a real like fire shit. Like we can dig deep.
So what's the overall vibe of this project? Like, what are you trying? Is it different from the last joint? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's pretty different from the last one.
Cause I feel like you enjoy switching shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, with each release. That's why I gotta ask that.
Yeah, it's pretty different from the last one. This one have a whole lot of samples though.
You said that like we already know that there was gonna be a whole lot of samples.
Samples like but it's a little different from the last time around. A little different, but yeah, it's still gonna be fire. Slizzy Summer.
Kurt Cobain, Cash Cobain, Nirvana, simple.
Okay.
And more obviously more records after that, and more to follow that. Now it's time to not let up.
Probably more records before that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
So there's a lot to look forward to.
Yes.
obviously, Boy Out Now, going crazy. Definitely one of the songs of the summer in New York City.
Yeah.
Nirvana on the way. Anything else that you got?
You gotta really be outside. Like, if you're not outside,
if you're not outside, like enjoying this record, like windows down, bass all the way up in your car, like you're not doing it justice.
Yeah.
Simple.
Fix up.
Fix up.
Fix up. Fix up. Fix up.
Well, make sure y'all go. Obviously, go run up Boy because make sure you have it on the cookouts, the parties,
go
all
on
that.
New single, Boy, man.
Nirvana when it come out, a lot of samples from the sample god himself.
Hakeem, 2219 Lee, featuring me, Matty Smith. Run that up.
Run that up.
Run the 719 Deluxe up. Shit, run everything up.
And we don't know when that Yachty song coming out yet, right?
I don't know.
TBD on that as well.
Run up Lil Yachty Cortex, you know? Run up everything that he got going on. Run it up. Run up everything.
Run it up. Let the people know where they can follow you or anything else that you want to throw in there.
Follow me on IG, Cash Cobain _2X, you know? Follow me on Twitter, same thing, Cash Cobain 2X. And that's it. We got no other social medias. Don't add me on Facebook. Don't add me on Snapchat. Just Instagram and Twitter.
He's not going to accept you.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to accept you. So yeah, Instagram and Twitter. Follow me on Cash Cobain _2X.
Boom, there you go, man. Cash Cobain on the radar.
Okay.
My God, Slizzy Summer, you know what's up? Bow.
Slizzy the reason.
Boom, how you feel?
Gucci.
Feel good, man?
That shit was fire. Get on that.
I noticed, like, I met him and I was like, oh shit.
It hits you like when you, I was just valid just now I'm feeling it.
Alright, so we're gonna do a drop real quick, right? So basically the show is called On the Radar. On the Radar. I want you to let your personality show. Yo, Cash Cobain, rolling through the city, good drop. So go ahead. I feel like you already got it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, it's Cash Cobain, Slizzy, you know. I'm on the radar. My guy Gabe, you know.
Yes, sir.
In the building, you know how that shit go, man. Tune the fuck in, I ain't gonna lie. Slizzy Summer.
Man, nobody gets it on the first try. That was incredible. There tomorrow, and I really had to buy two double XL white tees before I came here.
When I heard that song, I was like, yo, bro, you gotta drop it.
Oh yeah, maybe some new shit. You wanna play? We got.
Oh yeah, we about to play some shit. Oh yeah, can I do this?
Yeah, speakers, no speakers.
Crazy. That shit? I'm not gonna figure it out.
Hold on.
I put in that so you that bitch know she ran. I fuck you like I'm fresh up out the can. I could make you come, I know that I am. Get on that pussy like fresh out the pan. That pussy is Gucci like jelly and jam. Fade that dick. Baby girl know that she liking that dick. Taking your mouth.
Oh yeah. That's what's up hard. Nah, now I'm really mad we don't got speakers.
Nigga, fuck the speakers, bro. This is the will touch. Like, this is the will touch. Like,
it's the background shit that you wanted me to hear, right?
Yeah,
that's it. Different.
You gotta share it for a second.
I ain't finished that part though.
nah, that shit is so hard.
It's a background vocal? Oh my god.
Too crazy.
Shout outs to Bow Wow, Soulja Boy, you know.
Get ready for the verses.
Okay, yeah,
Once you go out this door, just go straight down. This one.
Yeah, this one. It's literally just straight
And just go
down.
straight.
To the right. Oh, he got his hits.
Yeah.
Bro, nigga,